The great thing about the current Twist format is that neutral cards are not allowed, and this also applies to Discover effects. So whenever we play a Discover effect, it will only be hitting class cards. And that's where Harmonic Disco comes in. So it discovers and summons a random 5-cost minion, and it turns out for Paladin in this format there are only 8 choices, so there's a 3 out of 8 chance that we can hit Kangor Dancing King, a 5-mana 3/3 legendary with lifesteal, and a Death Rattle that swaps it with a minion in your hand and gives that minion lifesteal. If you've ever played with or against Big Paladin, you know the archetype pretty much lives or dies by its ability to draw Kangor, so with 2 additional chances to hit Kangor on curve, even if it's only 3 out of 8 times, it's a significant improvement to the deck. Once we find the Kangor, I think the deck does pretty well into the field. If we manage to cheat out an Annoy-o-Troupe, that card pretty much beats Druid on its own. I went 7-0 against Druid with this deck. And the stuff Kangor summons is also pretty decent at tanking shots from Missile Mage. In fact, I went 13-7 with this deck. A lot of that was just bullying Druid, but in my experience, Druid is by far the most common class in the format. Got ourselves a Druid. Well, Lightforge Carriel basically just wins this matchup on her own. But that does mean I have to actually get to that turn. Maybe Starlight Groove's pretty good in the matchup as well. Oh My Yogg is a lot better going first than it is going second against quest decks. It's probably not a keep. I've been seeing more free spirits in these Druid decks, which does make sense. Not a great hand at the moment. They could still be a quest deck. That is absolutely a possibility. There it is, and then probably hero power for 2. I guess I probably am going to go ahead and Starlight Groove here, but it's not particularly good on this board. Alright, so hoping to draw Kangor or Harmonic Disco next turn. Hey, it's Harmonic Disco. Alright, let's just hit the Kangor. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now I think we just win. They are going to be able to kill my board here, but I just don't think it's going to be good enough. Maybe I'm getting a little cocky, but Kangor is really hard to beat. Kangor. And of course, anything the Kangor hits is excellent here. Yes. You can concede anytime now, Druid. I guess I'll use this, why not?
Just a little whoopsie.
That, wow. I completed the quest for my opponent. But Guff is pretty terrible against 3 Annoy-o-Trons. Okay. Pretty strong for sure. Alright, yeah. Annoy-o-Troupe is just an unbeatable card for that deck.
Wisdom shall bring victory. I will fight with honor.
Up against a priest. Probably just try to find Kangor. I found Kangor. I have a very excellent opening hand here. Is my opponent... Well, maybe they're playing Nazmani stuff. Pick the one that draws 2. I have enough big stuff in my hand for Kangor at the moment. And actually I have a lead dancer in hand, so picking my final Annoy-o-Troupe would have been a disaster. It's Kangor time. It's definitely possible for Priest to have a silence for Kangor here. But if they don't, I'm in a good spot. Oh, that was a pretty short turn for the opponent. I mean, I probably do want to kill these, but using like an equality seems kind of bad. Let's just go, I guess I'm just gonna go double city tax and not kill my Kangor. Kind of a bummer not killing Kangor. But I think having an equality in hand against that deck is pretty good. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Should have just killed my Kangor.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
Vengeance. Or revenge or something. Retribution. I got a second Kangor, let's go, baby.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
Wait, isn't the win condition for that deck Hadanis? Kangor's really, really good against that. I guess the dream is Kangor pulls Brasswing and I can just equality this board. I guess I'm just replaying Kangor here. Oh, should have waited to see what I was pulling there. That was better than attacking with this. Alright, this was a very good turn. But... wow, they have an equality. I could definitely be in trouble here. Oh, they discovered that card. Very average. Tyrion. I think I just prefer playing Kangor. Okay, I think Brasswing is probably the worst target here.
We will feed on this world.
Oh, Elec Mount. Well, if they can't kill Brasswing, then it's a good target. Okay, I mean, Brasswing still gets some damage in. I do have another equality in my deck. Let's just Troupe here. And then next turn can be Kangor plus Dissonant, and use those with Dance Floor. Oh, don't hit Silence, please. Actually, I don't know if Shard of the Naru makes the cut in that deck, because there's so little to silence in this format. Very nice. Looks like it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no need for the mana from that in the future. So just heal up your minions. I have 14 cards in deck. Only one of them is an equality. Also a service bell. There's another flash of light. I think just playing the 2/5 drops is probably for the best.
I cannot wait to read this.
I don't know if they're worth rushing. I can kill the 7/10, but it's just replaced by a 4/7. I think I just hold the Dance Floor here. Just doesn't really seem like it does that much. Oh, Countess, 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 Countess. Probably just go for the Countess. I do have a lot of lifesteal. God, these are just so bad. I don't even know where to attack. But take 3, idiot. Sure. Oh, I could have killed this. Damn. That Insight probably draws Kangor. Pretty mediocre card for the opponent. I think we're always playing at least one invitation. Howley. Howley's actually pretty good here. I think the others are kind of mediocre. The Howley Blingtron combo. Is that good? I could probably play like maybe 2 more spells this turn. It's probably just Cage Head. This does have an Elec mount on it. I guess I can play Leviathan. Alright, I guess I'll trade you off. Could draw and play Service Bell. I think I like playing Flash of Light Oh My Yogg more. Maybe Carriel is just pretty good to have.
Rats in a cage. Quickly. Heed my warning.
I'm just kind of clicking things randomly at this point. Oh, nice. That was definitely a grind, but we got there. Very fun game, actually.
Uther versus Garrosh.
I've played against one warrior in this format, and it was just some control warrior that had no chance of ever actually being good. So, I don't know what this is going to be. Hey, it's Kangor. Hey, it's Harmonic Disco. Okay, it's just Enrage Warrior. Probably would like to find an equality to go with the city tax. I guess I'm taking this equality to go with my city tax. Dance floor was very, very tempting, though. Sure. Boom, hero powered. This is on Harmonic next turn. Probably still just play Kangor, though, and then maybe I play this for Dissonant on 6. Although I would generally prefer to play it as Harmonic. Not really sure what I'm up against. This doesn't seem like a conventional control warrior. So obviously Kangor is good on 5. But maybe Countess changes that, because it's definitely good to get value out of her if possible. Especially against a control warrior. Let's just go Harmonic Disco here. I am offered the Kangor. Having 2 Kangors is pretty nice. It's an infinite threat, because they just keep pulling each other even when you run out of stuff. Alright, I think I go Kangor here. Hopefully it just doesn't pull Countess, but even if it does, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay, it is just Enraged Warrior, which makes me feel way better about potentially pulling Countess. And I did pull Countess. Oh wow, another fire spell? Not another fire spell. I hope this Kangor pulls Tyrion, so I can get Ashbringer out of the way to set up for Lightforged Carriel. Because Lightforged Carriel is going to be really useful for stopping something like Remornia or Garamish from just killing me. Very nice. The Infinite Kangor. Okay, well. I guess I'll take my 7-0 record against Druid.
Light, guide my hand.
Pretty bad hand. Still pretty bad. Alright, lead dancer's no Kangor, but she could eventually be a Kangor.
You cannot crack my carapace.
Harmonic Disco. Unfortunately, the disco is not going to be on the right polarity to coin out next turn, but maybe I go Equality City Tax, and then just turn 5 disco.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
I think this is a pretty mediocre equality, but I have plenty of stuff to spend mana on going forward, so I'm not too worried about it, and I have another equality. No, where's my Kangor? Well, 5/7 is still decent. Wow, get absolutely destroyed. Well, that card is not useless for Druid, but I don't think it's very valuable. I'm actually a bit scared this game. I'm just dead on board if I try to just play lead dancer. Play harmonic disco. I think a 3/9 is pretty good here. Lines up well here, lines up well against 8 damage from Guff. That's a lot of card draw.
Time waits for no one.
Cariel puts me up to 11, 9. Yeah, Cariel probably keeps me alive.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience. Remember.
Might have been the only card in my deck that kept me alive. Maybe a dance floor could have been good too. It's certainly possible to die here. Guff pounces 10. They need another 8 on top of that. So hero power. Maybe it's not that possible to die. They wasted so much mana. I do think if I go dance floor, lead dancer, trade it off, pull Annoy-o-Troupe, I think I do just win. But if I hit Kangor, being at 7 is not super comfortable. Could just go Templar Captain. I have seen 2 Rakes already. Maybe Templar Captain is safer. I think Templar Captain is safer. It's pretty close though. Also definitely possible for them to discover like a Rake or something here that can kill me. Annoy-o-Troupe is definitely better against discovers, but even that could have died to incarceration maybe. Does this thing have to attack a minion? It does. Well, now I can't trade off my lead dancer, so maybe this was dumb. Let's just go Service Bell again. Cold Feet and Flash of Light are both good. Cold Feet means if they want to play Guff, it costs 10 mana. Four mana, draw 1. That is a decent amount of damage. Okay, Annoy-o-Troupe is great.
Nature will rise against you.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
This can't hit neutrals, so there's no like Starfish. I don't think there's anything Druid could hit that would get through this. And if there is, they probably didn't hit it since they're not going for it yet.
Time waits for no one.
Man, there's just so much good shit I can do this turn.
The light bends.
I did opt for 3 healing instead of making a 5/5, but I also got to push 8. Okay, nice. Wow. I still am undefeated against Druid, but these games are getting harder every time.